A very good evening, Dutch bike blogger. And the clock just went to 7. The sun is setting. But I thought to myself, let's go outside again. I've been outside today to 2 grocery stores. And the Netherlands took new measurements for the virus. 1.5 meters distance we had, but now we were asked to keep 1.5 meters distance in the grocery stores too. And that was a little unusual, not because people don't want to, but it's so in the system of people that you are crowded into a supermarket. Supermarket did do their thing, by the way. You had to take a shopping cart with you to keep the distance in front of you. But still it was quite hard to keep distance from people, because the aisles are not that wide, so when you get to pass each other, you're still gonna get within 1.5 meters. First I went to the Aldi's. It's about, well, let's go in front of it, then you know. First of all, this afternoon I got to the Aldi's. Let's take a turn to the left and show you the shop from the outside. Here it is. Try to line up the bike and show you the entrance. That's a little bit more clear than. It's still open, by the way, so you can get your groceries now if you wanted to. So the other side I just passed the Jumbo. Still open. There are, well, as you can see, well, like I said, there are fences now. It's quite busy here, by the way. Well, I had to try and switch my bike light on. That did not went very well, actually. Some troubles doing so. By the way, I'm riding with two bike lights. One main bike light in the front is rechargeable. One main light on the back, also rechargeable, but the red color. And I have my backup lights installed. One in front and one in the back, so two lights in front, two lights in the back. At some point I have to stop again to adjust the camera, and that's because the light is fading and I have to put it in the settings for evening or darkness. Well, I was telling you about the supermarkets. I went to the Aldi, it was not busy. Got a shopping cart, got some groceries and went home. And some things I could not get at the Aldi's, and I went to the Lidl. It's another supermarket. Same procedure, they were counting people that went inside the shop. They had a limit of, don't know how many, but they had a limit. Could take a shopping cart, but it was not mandatory. There were people that were driving around or shopping with the smaller carts you can carry or roll behind you on small wheels. That's that plastic cart on wheels with the carrying handle in there that you can drag it behind you, just like a suitcase on wheels, but then a plastic shopping cart, a small one. Definitely something behind me. But the city bus. I hate these things. Especially when they pass you on the side very close, and I was already not pedaling in full power to get behind the bus. Well, onto the Grote Markt. Skateboarders took over I was informed that the market stalls on this vismarkt were placed differently. They were further apart, and measurements were taken to advise people to stay distant. Because last time I went here on the market, last Saturday, it was quite busy, people were still crowding. Sun is setting, 7:15 almost. Just having a view over the market, at least the area here. Well, let's continue the bike tour. Go to city center, vaag straatcomplex, then into the Straat. Let's hope that little small man from the last video making crazy noises is not here. Still don't know what kind of problem that man had. Clearly had problems. Well, it's virtually empty here, except for some people walking, but that's it. I just changed some minor settings on the camera for the amount of light. Exposure value is up to the maximum. ISO is also up, so hopefully the image is still okay. Let's hope. But this camera I'm using is not the best for darkness, so well, back to the supermarket story. Aldi was, the cashiers were using gloves, plastic gloves that is, because they did not want to touch the groceries touched by the customers, which is a good thing. Lidl's not so much, they did not wear gloves. I asked the cashier about it and she said, well, wearing gloves, touching stuff is a you get all the germs on your gloves, yes. Well, that's true, but you could change them. On the other hand, if you wear gloves or not, the cashier is touching the products. Touching my products, touching other products, so. And they're not happy about cash, but still touching products. But to some my surprise, it was not very busy at both stores. Now I have to say it went about 12:30 this afternoon, so not that early, and also not at a time that most people were in the store, but still. Of course there were customers, but and everything was plenty there, so no hoarding. Especially no need for hoarding. Well, the TP was a little bit low, but that's alright. If I wanted TP toilet paper, I could have taken, well, at least 20 packs of 20 rolls each, so it would be ridiculous, but it was there, so no problem. Still people outside exercising, just like I am. This is exercising for me. But it's a quiet city. It reminds me, maybe said it earlier or in another video, but it reminds me of a early Sunday morning filming. It's so quiet. There was a scooter with delivery, food delivery, takeaway, no, not takeaway, delivery at home. But it's more quiet in the city than I've ever seen. And slowly the city is getting used to this. Funny. Bike went to the red light, it was orange, you had to stop and went to the red light and then did not even continue straight but went to the next red light there. Strange behavior. Just as I was asking myself, why does it take so long, the light went on green. Take a left here. No, we'll do it different. Let's take the road ahead. Smells like somebody is burning a wood stove again. It's a bit smelly outside. Just turned on the strobe. Just for that crossing, by the way. I wouldn't be the first bike to be ran off the bike by another bike rider, or worse, a car. But like you can see, it's getting dark, so getting to home, or getting home actually. Just informing people that there's traffic. Let's go this way. End up at the Korreweg again. Or will I take a different route? Let's have a look. No, let's go straight. On the bike lane. Have a good look. Traffic from the right. Nothing there. Cross the road. Well, Korreweg back to the living quarters, aka my home. Roundabout to my right, SJCAM, see a big clock in front of me of the Sionskerk, which says 7:27 in the evening, or something like it. I do have to check my clock from my camera, because sometimes a little bit ahead than the real time. Well, thank you very much for driving with me or riding with me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber yet. Check out the description box. If you want to comment, please do so. Try to respond. If you have questions, also do so. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. And like always, stay healthy out there and safe.